Hey you guys, welcome back to Live Your Review. I hope you're doing very nice. I'm sending a lot of hugs and positivity to all of you. In today's video, I'm going to be talking with Komal, who is a professional therapist, and we are going to be discussing a few things related to teenage mental health. This is part 2. Part 1 is already live on the channel and there will be a part 3 coming up. However, in today's video, we're going to be discussing how to deal with bullying, body shaming, how to deal with exam stress, what is exam stress, and how to deal with a chaotic household and all those kind of things. It is all in there, power packed in this video, and I really hope that it is helpful. Before you start the video, I just do want to say, none of us, Komal or me, know exactly what is going on in your life, so we have not exactly given you the solutions to particularly your problem. They are just very basic things about teenage mental health, which I think it is very important just for your awareness, just so you know that something like this is there in the world. So I really hope you enjoy the video, and if there is anything that hurts your sentiments or anything, we apologize in advance. Talking about self-worth, I feel like another thing that extremely reduces our self-worth as teenagers is bullying and body shaming. So how do you deal with bullying and body shaming? The thing is, mere saath, I was bullied in a very different way. People weren't mean to me, they were my friends. I was manipulated and that decreased my self-worth. How do we deal with both these kind of bullying and body shaming and everything?
When it comes to bullying, most of the time I have seen it starts from our own home. घर से ही लाइक पेरेंट्स अरे मोटू ये कर दे वो कर दे, अरे यार छोटू कब तुम्हारी हाइट बढ़ेगी. आवर नेबर्स और रिलेटिव्स दे कम टू आवर होम एंड दे से ये मोटा होता जा रहा है, ये लंबा नहीं हो रहा है, दिस एंड दैट, अरे इतनी एज में अब तुम्हें चश्मे लग गए. सो
दिस इज तो सच अ नॉर्मल, इट्स सो नॉर्मलाइज्ड कि आई समटाइम्स फील लाइक सम पीपल व्हेन दे कम टू योर होम, उनको और कुछ नहीं मिलता है ना, so they start talking about this. It's like instead of talking about recipes, they'll talk about this. This is so horrible.
पहले तो यहीं से स्टार्ट होता है, and then in school environment जरूरी नहीं है कि सिर्फ आपके फ्रेंड्स ऐसे हैं, but other classmates they start bullying you. कोई भी चीज हो सकती है. They are not bullying you appearance wise, तो वो आपकी स्किल्स को लेके, आपकी स्टडी परफॉर्मेंस को लेके बुली करेंगे. It could be anything. कोई भी पॉइंट उनको चाहिए होता है बुली करने के लिए.
I'm sorry I'm interrupting. I also feel like intelligent people are bullied for being intelligent.
Basically they are feeling jealous. Right. So वो jealousy को वो लोग प्रोजेक्ट कर रहे हैं, जहाँ पे वो अपने इमोशंस को निकाल रहे हैं. They are not feeling good about themselves and they are just making you feel low about your own self.
Exactly. The worst thing is they also don't know they're doing it. They think they're really cool. They're not. They're projecting and they're going through shit in their own life.
Correct. Yeah. Bullying is directly connected to the self-worth वाला part. What we discussed earlier. Self-worth, जितना भी आपका self-worth high है, जितना आपके अंदर आपकी खुद की वैल्यू हाई है, उतना आप बुली, मतलब जहां पे भी ये बुली वाले एक्सपीरियंसेस हो रहे हैं, उससे ज्यादा अच्छे से डील कर पाओ. सो फर्स्ट थिंग, यू डोंट हैव टू बिलीव व्हाट अदर पीपल इज सेइंग अबाउट यू. अगेन इट इज योर चॉइस कि आप कितना उन चीजों को एक्सेप्ट करना चाह रहे हो, कितना लेना चाह रहे हो अपने बारे में. पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव, इट कुड बी एनीथिंग. सेकेंड थिंग, ऑलवेज रीच आउट टू हेल्प. Ask for help. Reach out to the people जिन पे आप fully trust कर पा रहे हो. आपके friends भी हो सकते हैं, आपके teachers भी हो सकते हैं, आपके parents भी हो सकते हैं. तब तक help के लिए उनको बोलो जब तक वो आए नहीं, आके आपको help ना करें. Keep in your mind, जो bully कर रहा है, that other person is going through some kind of difficulties. Maybe he is not courageous to show that कि हाँ मुझे ये difficulties हो रही है. He is not courageous enough to express his emotions. So वो उसके emotions different way में वो शो कर रहा है, एक्सप्रेस कर रहा है. सो उसकी इनसिक्योरिटीज यहाँ पे कंट्रोलिंग वे में निकल रही है.
Whoever is doing these things to you, it's really not about you. You know, they are not talking.
Not about you. It's all about their own self. It's projection.
Exactly. Clearly. It's about them. It's not about you at all. Most of the times, at all. Because if it was about you, then intelligent people or pretty people, they wouldn't get judged. No, like societally accepted जो intelligent होते हैं, societally accepted जो pretty होते हैं, उन लोगों को फिर सफर नहीं करना पड़ता. Which is clear that it does not matter who you are, what you do, how you look, whatever it is. A bully or a body shamer or whoever is doing these things to you, it's always about them. It's always about what is going on in their life. One, and two, it is not really like on you to be like, oh nahi wo apne life mein aise kar raha hai ya uske life mein kya ho raha hai ya kis wajah se wo tumko aise kar raha hai. It's not really your concern at all.
Correct.
It's not related to you. It's not your responsibility.
And when it comes to dealing with this situation, तो सबसे पहले तो you have to become confident about your own self.
Right. Which increases from increasing your self-worth.
Self-worth, correct.
Right.
Yeah, increasing your self-worth, believing your own self, believing your qualities, your positive, negative, all sides, right? यहाँ पे क्या होता है कि the way you are treating yourself, your attitude towards yourself, दूसरे लोग इस चीज को perceive करते हैं. उनको पता चल जाता है कि how you are feeling about your own self. It's a basic judgment,
Right.
consciously or unconscious level, subconscious level पे ये हो जाता है. जैसे ही उनको ये पता चल जाता है, they easily target you कि हाँ यहाँ पे हो जाएगा, यहाँ पे हम प्रोजेक्ट कर पाएंगे,
right.
यहाँ पे इसको इंफीरियर फील करवा पाओगे.
Right. They get validation.
Yes, they get validation. Yeah. As you feel inferior,
yeah.
they get
the
validation.
validation. And
Yeah.
validation is addictive. They will do it a lot to you.
Correct. आपका एटीट्यूड आपकी सेल्फ की तरफ बहुत अच्छा होना चाहिए, हाई होना चाहिए, पॉजिटिव होना चाहिए. सो ऑटोमेटिकली सामने वाले पर्सन को वो स्पेस ही नहीं मिलेगी कि वो आपको उस तरीके से ट्रीट करे.
Exactly, because if the person is not getting validation from you, he won't come to you. It's like मेरे को भूख लगी है और मैं किसी के पास जाऊँ and I know someone will give me food, so I go over there. But if that person doesn't give me food, I won't go to that person.
Correct.
So it's the same thing that will happen with the person who's hurting you.
Second thing is reaction.
Right.
Like अरे आंचल तू मोटी होती जा रही है. If आंचल reacts, तुम्हें तो हर बार ऐसा लगता है, नहीं ऐसा नहीं है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, मैं तो ऐसी ही हूँ, अच्छी ही दिख रही हूँ, this and that. They will easily get that Aanchal is being conscious about herself, her body, her appearance. जैसे ही ये उनको पता चल जाएगा, उनको समझ में आ जाएगा your self worth is low,
right.
you are not confident about yourself, तो आप उनके लिए easy target बन जाते
right.
हो. उनको सिर्फ प्रोजेक्ट करने के लिए आप नहीं, आपके जैसे लोग चाहिए होते हैं.
Just remember that you're basically magic and a miracle, because it's impossible, almost impossible to be born as you, because your father and your mother had to get together and then you were born, and that's, I don't know what are the chances of that happening. So you're basically a miracle. The next very common question, which is very obvious because it's a very big part of our life, is how to deal with exam stress.
Exam stress is a very common kind of stress, right? We all feel some kind of worry and stress during our exams or before exam. Don't take it like मैं ही एक हूँ जिसको इतना टेंशन हो रहा है, उसको इतनी वरीज हो रही है, कैसे वो होगा. It's all about reactions or expression. There are two terms, exam anxiety and academic stress. Academic stress is किस तरीके से पढ़ाई करनी है, parents expectations about your performance, जो भी हर रोज का लोड है, जो भी हर रोज की स्कूल की पढ़ाई हो रही है, वो सब कुछ एक साथ हम रेफर नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. और तो so the academic stress is हर रोज का हर रोज जो चल रहा है उसको मैनेज करना डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है. Exam stress is you feel stress and worried while exams going on or before the exams. बहुत सारे लोगों को ये होता है कि like जैसे ही अनाउंस हुआ इस डेट को एग्जाम स्टार्ट होंगे और इस मंथ में ये एग्जाम्स रहेंगी, उसी दिन से उसी पॉइंट पे उसी टाइम पे क्लास में बैठे बैठे दे स्टार्ट फीलिंग स्ट्रेस, वरीज स्टार्ट हो जाएंगी. मतलब आपको एग्जाम स्ट्रेस है, यू डोंट हैव एकेडमिक स्ट्रेस. एग्जाम स्ट्रेस से डील करने के लिए फर्स्ट थिंग यू हैव टू डू, डिक्रीज योर इंटरेक्शन विद पीपल. कौन कितना पढ़ रहा है, किसका कितनी बार रिवीजन हो गया है, इसका तो ये हो गया है, ये तो बहुत इजी पॉइंट था, वो तो बहुत डिफिकल्ट है. डोंट इन्वॉल्व योरसेल्फ इन दिस काइंड ऑफ डिस्कशंस. ईच एंड एवरीवन लर्न डिफरेंटली. सबको अलग अलग टाइम चाहिए होता है. वी हैव डिफरेंट पैटर्न्स, लर्निंग पैटर्न्स डिफरेंट होती है. सम पीपल आर visual learners, some people are auditory learners, some people are kinesthetic learner. जब तक वो कुछ लिखते नहीं है, जब तक कोई points नहीं बनाते, notes नहीं बनाते हैं, या वो aesthetic notes नहीं बनती है, तब तक उनको याद नहीं रहता है, right? So each and everyone learn differently. They have different patterns. So they'll tell you, मैंने तो 4 बार रिवाइज कर लिया, and you are like, मैंने तो एक बार भी खत्म नहीं किया है. And that's totally okay अगर आपने एक बार भी खत्म नहीं किया, but आप जब पढ़ रहे हो, वो बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ रहे हो. And किसी के लिए वो रिविजन जरूरी होता है कि जब तक वो 3 से 4 4 बार नहीं पढ़ेंगे उनके दिमाग में वो अच्छे से मतलब वो मेमोरी क्रिएट नहीं होगी, वो इंफॉर्मेशन स्टोर नहीं होगी। सेकेंड थिंग, क्रिएट एनवायरनमेंट दैट सूट्स यू। लाइक वहां पे पढ़ो जहाँ पे ज्यादा लाइक आप कोजी एंड कंफर्टेबल फील कर रहे हो, जहाँ पे डिस्ट्रैक्शंस कम है, जहाँ पे ऐसे लोग हैं या ऐसी चीजें हैं जिसके साथ आप कंफर्टेबल फील कर रहे हो। थर्ड थिंग व्हाट यू कैन डू इज लाइक यू कैन सेट रिमाइंडर्स फॉर योरसेल्फ और लाइक क्रिएटिंग ऑटो सजेशंस। एक सिंपल एग्जांपल अगर मैं दूं, whatever I am studying or whatever I am reading, I will easily remember at the time of exams or while I will write the paper. It's a simple positive affirmation. आपके मोबाइल में कहीं पे लिख दो, पेपर में लिख के कहीं पे स्टिक कर दो जहाँ पे आपका स्टडी टेबल और जहाँ पे आपकी बुक्स है। आपको फोर्सफुली या टाइम निकाल के पढ़ना नहीं है, वो ऑटोमेटिकली आपके सबकॉन्शियस को रिमाइंड करवाएगा। The next thing what you can do is talk it out. Venting helps a lot. 10-15 मिनट के लिए उनसे बात करो कि कैसा आप फील कर रहे हो, क्यों ऐसा फील कर रहे हो, है ना। जैसे ही आप बात करोगे यू विल वर्बलाइज योर थॉट्स, ऑटोमेटिकली ऐसा होगा कि थॉट्स क्लियर हो जाए। लिखो, जर्नल करो, दिस विल रियली हेल्प यू।
I feel like exam stress is also there. This is the next question here. Your parents and adults around you, they expect something from you. So even though you know you're really done with your studies and everything, the stress is not about exam. It's about, oh my god, what will happen if it does not happen. Exactly. So even exams are related and otherwise also. Parents have taken care of them since 15 years or 13 years. Okay. And now they're seeing ki slowly and slowly their kid is growing up. It's only natural that they will be like, you know, they will expect more from the child, but at the same time the child is just 13 or the child is 15. So even though the challenges may have changed, the challenges they face as a child and the challenges they're facing as a teenager, they've changed, but they're challenges only. But parents or adults around us, they don't see it like that. How do you deal with that?
There will always be a gap between parents' expectation and your achievements. जितना भी आप ज्यादा अचीव करोगे उतना ही ज्यादा पेरेंट्स एक्सपेक्ट करते जाएंगे। आप कभी भी पेरेंट्स की एक्सपेक्टेशन तक पहुंच ही नहीं पाओगे।
Just accept that. Because
ये मेजॉरिटी ऑफ टाइम्स होता है कि जितना भी आपने अचीव किया, they are not satisfied with that. अभी इससे ज्यादा होना चाहिए, अभी इससे ज्यादा होना चाहिए, अभी तुम्हें ये करना है।
I feel like उसके multiple reasons होते हैं. One of course is they love you. That is weirdly a reason for it. According to them, this is a way of showing love because they love you so much. They believe in you कि you can do it, so they'll just keep expecting from you. Second is again it comes to like how your parents' life has been. You know, what have they achieved, what they have not achieved. According to their own experiences, they talk to us.
Correct. Yeah. Whatever they have achieved in their life, they are not satisfied with that, and now they are expecting from you that you achieve to that level, और आप उस level तक की success achieve करो। Right. ये भी बहुत बार हो रहा होता है, and the thing is your parents are not aware about it. Like they are projecting their expectation on you.
I feel like if we can just accept this कि ऐसा है, if we can see that it's coming from a place of love, parents do love us. It's not like they feel like we are a problem if we don't get anything. ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. But again, just like the bully thing, it's about them. It's about how their life has been.
Correct. Remember, they are not aware the way they are behaving. Sometimes they are not aware of
they don't know only. Once we accept that this is how it is, then we start focusing on what we really want. You know, so as you said कि वो कभी होता ही नहीं. Expectations, we will never meet it, and then you accept this कि they don't know what they're doing. They love you, they trust you, they feel like they feel close to you. So they express it on you, okay, but it's not about you. Then you can think about what you want. Then you will be able to deal with their expectations in a very lovely way. Not a rebellious की मेरे को नहीं फर्क पड़ता आपको क्या चाहिए।
Correct. Respecting their expectation is also important. Right. Their love is unconditional. वो कुछ भी कर लेंगे हमारे लिए. Their love is unconditional, totally. They live in society. कुछ ऐसे norms वो follow कर रहे हैं, कुछ चीजें वो देख रहे हैं, कुछ उन्होंने सफर किया है अपनी लाइफ में, वो यहाँ तक पहुंचे हैं. So they have some kind of expectation from you, and you have to respect that.
This will actually be very related to our next question, which is how do you you deal with parents or adults that are in your house that are very chaotic? If there are a lot of fights and everything, a lot of times teenagers, they see, for example, that their parents are fighting. Now they want to give them happiness in some kind of a way, because we inherently also love our parents unconditionally, no matter what. And us chakkar mein we try to fulfill their expectations. How do we deal with that?
Before answering this question, I just want to finish that exam anxiety wala thing, right? When you feel that parents' expectation and your achievement or your abilities, there is a huge gap between both these things, you can communicate this thing with your parents. If they are not aware that आप इतना ही कर पा रहे हो, आप पूरी efforts डालने के बाद भी आप इतना ही achieve कर पा रहे हो, clear communication helps a lot. बहुत बार उन्हें ऐसा होता है कि नहीं मेरे बच्चा कर लेगा. You are feeling pressure जब वो आपको ये बोलते हैं कि तुम ये करो, अब इतने बजे पढ़ने बैठ जाओ, तुम्हें इतना तो करना ही पड़ेगा, इतना पढ़ना ही पड़ेगा. आप वो चीजें एक्सप्रेस करो. जितना आप क्लियरली उनको बताओगे, उनको पता चलेगा कि उनका बिहेवियर, उनकी एक्सपेक्टेशन, हाउ देयर एक्सपेक्टेशन एंड बिहेवियर इज इम्पैक्टिंग यू. बहुत बार ये इरेशनल फियर एंड एंजाइटी को मैनेज करने के लिए देयर आर सिंपल टेक्निक्स, जैसे कि माइंडफुलनेस ब्रीदिंग, माइंडफुलनेस टेक्निक्स ऐसी बहुत सारी दूसरी हैं, ग्राउंडिंग टेक्निक्स हैं. उनको यूज करके आप एटलीस्ट उस टाइम के लिए अपने आप को ग्राउंडेड फील करवा सकते हो. एंड जैसे आप ग्राउंडेड फील करोगे, यू विल बी एबल टू फोकस ऑन द टास्क दैट यू आर डूइंग. एंड नाउ द क्योटिक एनवायरनमेंट, ये बोलते हुए मुझे ऐसे अंदर से ऐसे बुरा लग रहा है, लाइक आई रियली फील बैड कि जो भी एनवायरनमेंट में आप रह रहे हो, इन वॉट एवर एनवायरनमेंट यू हैव ग्रोन अप, वो एनवायरनमेंट की इम्पैक्ट आप पे हुई ही होती है. कितना भी अवेयर हो जाओ, बट वो एनवायरनमेंट कुछ तरीके से तो आप पे इम्पैक्ट करेगा ही. एंड वो इम्पैक्ट आपके पर्सनालिटी ट्रेट्स में रिजेंबल होता है. वो क्लियरली आपके पर्सनालिटी ट्रेट्स में दिखता है. लाइक वी आर अनएबल टू एक्सप्रेस आवरसेल्फ, वी आर अनएबल टू मेक फ्रेंड्स, वी आर अनएबल टू मेंटेन रिलेशनशिप्स, वी फील गिल्टी ओवर स्मॉल थिंग्स, आवर सेल्फ वर्थ इज लो, वी डोंट फील कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट आवर ओन ओपिनियंस और व्यूज. We please other people. All these traits are just because of the environment that you are coming from, or because of the environment you are living in. You can't avoid this impact, but slowly and gradually as you become aware of these things, आप अपने आप को वो चीज को फॉलो करने से रोक पाओगे. So first thing is awareness. जैसे आप aware होते हो, try to explore where it is coming from. You don't need every time a therapist or professional जो आपकी help कर पाए. It's a basic analysis about your behavior and about your like thought process कि ये चीज आ कहाँ से रही है, and कहाँ से आ रही है. वो जैसे ही पता चलेगा, you will be able to handle that behavior in a positive way. कि मुझे ऐसे नहीं ऐसे करना है, या इतने वे तक जाना है, मुझे इससे ज्यादा नहीं करना है, या मुझे कहाँ पे बाउंड्रीज क्रिएट करनी है. बाउंड्रीज इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. लाइक जैसे क्योटिक एनवायरनमेंट का आ गया, या तो फिर पेरेंट्स की एक्सपेक्टेशन का आ गया, या तो बुलिंग का आ गया कि कोई आपको बुली कर रहा है. ये हर जगह पे सेल्फ वर्थ के साथ साथ बाउंड्रीज आता है. डेवलपिंग healthy personal boundaries is very much important. It's really important. इससे आप सबसे पहले तो अपनी तरफ लव शो कर रहे हो. It's a form of self love, right? कि आपको कुछ चीजें नहीं पसंद है जो आप नहीं करना चाह रहे हो अपनी तरफ, एंड दूसरों को अलाउ नहीं कर रहे हो कि वो आपके साथ उस तरीके से बिहेव करें.
I feel like this whole boundary setting, it helps in increasing your self-worth, because you somehow feel confident that you were able to do this for yourself.
For yourself,
you know?
correct.
So you feel really cool about yourself when you do that. One, two, this communication when it comes to creating boundaries, it's difficult in the beginning. एकदम starting में it may feel like, oh my god, like this is so difficult, oh my god, like how will I do it? But then the more you do it, you just get so confident within yourself, and your self-worth increases so much, your self-love increases so much, it becomes easier with time.
Initially what happens, why it becomes difficult for us, एक तो हम कभी ऐसा करते नहीं है,
कभी नहीं, हाँ.
तो हमें ऐसा लगता है कि हम गलत कर रहे हैं दूसरों के साथ, we are doing wrong with other people. When you start setting boundaries, other people don't accept this boundaries. क्या ऐसे कुछ भी, मैं तो तुम्हें कुछ भी बोल सकता हूँ, मैं तो तुम्हारा दोस्त हूँ, मम्मी पापा जो बोलते हैं वो थोड़ी ना गलत होता है, दिस एंड दैट. बट ये बाउंड्रीज बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है आपके ग्रोथ के लिए, इसलिए उसको मेंटेन करते रहो.
हाँ.
Slowly and gradually other people will accept कि हाँ ठीक है, ये person को ऐसे नहीं पसंद है, तो हम इस तरीके से behave नहीं कर सकते उसके साथ.
Exactly. Like if when they see how you're treating yourself, they will start treating you like that, you know.
Yeah.
So if you're creating boundaries and you're very firm, like you don't have to be impolite again.
Correct.
Exactly.
You don't have to be rude or
Exactly.
impolite.
And I feel like when you're actually setting boundaries now, then you're not impolite. That is when you're not impolite. Then you're firm and you tell them. Now when they see that you're repeatedly taking care of yourself, they will take care of you. When you don't set boundaries, that is when you may lash out on them. You know, ऐसे क्यों बोल रहे हो यार, ये बोल रहे हो. You know, all that comes out because you're so angry. I also feel like sometimes we get angry with ourselves कि ये सब मेरे को ऐसे कर, like पता नहीं चलता है, but we are not taking care of ourselves. You know, मैं क्यों नहीं कर रही हूँ,
और वो एंगर हम इस तरीके से
थ्रो कर देते हैं. So I feel like setting boundaries, it's like an art, and if you learn it, it's going to be one of the best things that you do for yourself. We cannot understand the level of chaos there may be in your house, so I don't think we can talk about specifically कि किस level के chaos में क्या करना चाहिए. But correct me if I'm wrong here. The first thing is the chaos, you can't solve it at that young of an age.
So the thing is, it's not your responsibility.
It's not your responsibility
to resolve that conflict,
right?
जो एडल्ट्स के बीच में वो इश्यूज क्रिएट हुए हैं या जो chaotic environment क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, it's their responsibility to maintain peace or resolve the conflicts. It's not your responsibility first.
And it does not matter what the level of chaos is when it comes to this. Once we realize that, we will also not try to do things according to them or to make them happy. You know, I totally get कि you're doing it to make them happy, but it's really not changing anything in their life. It is only giving them more space to have more expectations from you, which you will fulfill again, and it won't change anything. It will become a pattern for you also. The worst thing is that you will grow up to be a person who does the same thing to your kid, who does the same thing to the people around you. I don't think that is a good thing.
So the thing is, Aanchal, sometimes when I say the same thing to my clients, it's not your responsibility to resolve their conflicts or create a peaceful environment. They are like, but मैं घर का member हूँ, ये मेरे हिस्से भी आता है कि मैं सारी चीजों का ध्यान, सारी चीजें ध्यान में रखूँ and उनको help करूँ ये चीजों को solve करने में, this and that. यहाँ पे ये नहीं हम बोल रहे हैं कि आप पूरी तरीके से वहां से उस एनवायरनमेंट में से हट जाओ, कट आउट नहीं होना है. व्हेन इट इज कमिंग टू यू, जब वो आपके ऊपर चीजें आ रही हैं या आपको इम्पैक्ट कर रही है, अगेन बाउंड्रीज सेट करो कि आपको इस तरीके से इम्पैक्ट कर रही है, जो आपको वर्बली उनको बतानी होगी, शेयर करनी होगी. आप और आपके सिबलिंग्स को वो किस तरीके से इम्पैक्ट कर रहे हैं वो आप उनको शेयर करो. दिस इज द बेस्ट वे. यू आर हेल्पिंग देम टू बिकम अवेयर अबाउट द एनवायरमेंट दे आर क्रिएटिंग in home.
You are doing your part by informing them, and then it's their responsibility to do what they want to do. You're too young. You know, you're very, very young, and there's like this really long life ahead of you where you will get to do a lot of things for other people. So it's not really about, oh my god, I have to take care of everyone right now myself. You know, you
may not be aware of the all factors which is impacting the situation. External कौन से ऐसे factors है which is impacting, जिसकी वजह से ये situation create हो रही है.
Alrighty guys, that is it for today. Part 3 will be coming up very soon. That part is a little more serious when it comes to suicidal thoughts, loneliness, all those kind of things. I will upload it very, very soon. Let me know what you think about this video. If you have any other questions, you can put it in the comment section and I will ask Komal to reply to it. I'll see you guys very, very soon.